Pope Francis is back at work and is blasting the idols of money, drugs, and vanity.
Percepisco quell'automobile, quel smartphone, quel ruolo o altre cose come un mezzo per realizzarmi.
During his first meeting with pilgrims after a month-long break, Francis said lust for cars, smartphones, and money distract people from God. He urged the faithful to recognize their idol and throw it out the window. Vatican correspondent Juliet Linley joins us from Rome. Juliet, the Holy Father didn't mention the clergy sex abuse crisis engulfing Chile, the U.S., and other countries. Why not?
That's right, Lauren. The resignation of Cardinal Theodore McCarrick, which is rocking both American and Vatican circles, was not mentioned by Pope Francis in his address today. Instead, he resumed his teaching on the Ten Commandments, and he focused, Lauren, on the first commandment. I am the Lord your God, and you shall have no other gods before me. Now, he said the, quote, supermarket of idols that is available today promises happiness, but it never delivers. It's empty promises. And many Catholics and church experts were really expecting a comment from this Pope, who so often speaks out bluntly about controversial issues. And their hope was that Pope Francis would speak out about the sex abuse crisis, but it didn't materialize, Lauren.
Let's move on to Chile. The bishops are still meeting this week discussing their country's clergy sex abuse crisis. And in May, all of the bishops offered their resignation. What is the result of their talks thus far?
Well, we talked to their spokesperson today, Lauren, who tells us that the Chilean bishops are waiting for Pope Francis to act, and they will follow his directives and the civil process that is unfolding. Now, right now, Cardinal Ricardo Ezzati, who is the Archbishop of Santiago, the Chilean capital, is accused of covering up abuse, and he's the highest-ranking church official in Chile who is under investigation, Lauren. Many Chilean Catholics are calling for his resignation, and tensions are running high. Now, Ezzati is scheduled to testify in court on August 21st. Now, let's remember, Lauren, that 160 church officials are under investigation and that there are 266 victims of clergy sex abuse in Chile.
Cardinal Kevin Farrell, who is there in Rome, let's move back to Cardinal McCarrick. They worked closely with him from 2001 to 2006 here in Washington. He says he doesn't want to dwell on this scandal anymore as he looks ahead to the World Meeting of Families in Dublin. He runs that meeting. The clergy sex abuse scandal, is it on the agenda?
Lauren, the protection of children from sex abuse will indeed be featured during the World Meeting of Families coming up in Dublin. Now, Dublin, Ireland. It's the theme of a panel led by Cardinal Sean O'Malley of Boston. A sex abuse survivor from Ireland, Marie Collins, is also scheduled to be on that panel, in addition to other experts. Now, many other key issues affecting the family will also be covered. There are topics that are all drawn from Pope Francis's teachings in his document, The Joy of Love, Amoris Laetitia.
Juliet Linley, EWTN News Nightly Vatican correspondent, thank you.
Thank you, Lauren.